Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. One cannot have too many edges. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. A refined instrument. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Deadlier than a firearm if you know how to use it. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Analog. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. And this is a knife. Throwing knife here. Stabbing for the socially awkward. Throwing knife here. Works good even without depth perception, eh? Throwing knife here.
Aye, throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Effective, though a wee butter knife's more my speed. Throwing knife here.
Got a throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Wish it was in someone's chest. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. I'd never throw my knife away. I need it to cut stuff. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Beauty. Throwing knife here.
Got a throwing knife here. Got a throwing knife here. You know, if you're into tossing cutlery. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Could strap these babies to some roller skates. Then they'll be blade skates. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Pretty cool. Throwing knife here.
Got a throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
I see a throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Gotta have good aim. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. May the gods deliver it true. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. A powerful tool. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. There's a throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
Throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.
Got a throwing knife here. Throwing knife here.